Alright, I just need to go to sleep because I need to drop off the kids to school. And then I'll go sleep until tomorrow. The next morning, before school. Alright, girls, are you ready to go to school? Oh, yes, we're both ready for the first day of school. Well, alright then, let's go. When they are in the car. I can't wait to be in middle school level for grade 6. Same with my final phase at the high school for grade 9. Say, I wonder what grades our friends and cousins are in. Well, Paul's in preschool level now, and Penny is in the final year of preschool. And Philip is starting his first phase in elementary school and kindergarten. And Pablo's in 2nd grade, Pixie's in 3rd grade, and Pedro's in 4th grade. Yeah, and Flower's officially in the last of middle school for 8th grade. And the Frey is in 11th grade, and since he's 16, he's also taking driving school. Yep, and just like Flower, Pebly is also starting 8th grade. Yeah, and 2 to 3 weeks ago, Inky officially started 7th grade. And just like you, Artemis also started 9th grade. And Bandit's in sophomore and 10th grade between you, Artemis, and Frey. However, unlike our school, which has all high school, middle school, and elementary schools, and you just have the badge for whichever one you are, Bandit, Artemis, and Inky are in Miami, which has separate school settings. Yep, even though our city does have separate school lines for elementary, middle, and high, but I believe our parents put us in this whole entire combined school so that way we can see our friends all the time in school. Actually, that is a reason. I can tell you that. Also, girls, while we're on the drive, would you like to listen to my facts about school as well? Sure, we don't mind. Go ahead. Me, Wallscrawler, and Wallscrawler all graduated in June 2008 since we're quadratic siblings. Then all 4 of us started college from 2009 of September to June 2011. Then all went to September 2011's university all the way to June 2013. And while we were in college and university, you, Frey, Bandit, Artemis, Pebly, Flower, and Inky were all born in those places. That's pretty cool. I didn't know almost half of us were born while you were in college and university. And yep, and while we were in college and university, the 2010 Winter Olympics and 2012 Summer Olympics started. And because of that, sometimes we take a week or 2 off of college to go and visit the Olympics. Wow, you really are sneaky when you do that, huh? Nope, actually, we didn't sneak out. We actually told them that we will be going on vacation for these reasons. Also, we're already here. I think it's time for you to get out of the car now. Well, alright then. Let's get out of the car. Yep, let's get out. When they got out of the car and make it into the school. Cease, did you get your classroom schedule? Yes, but it's not a classroom schedule like elementary and middle school does. In high school, you get your own personal whole schedule, so that way you can be with other classmates. Okay, first period, history for 8. Then I have math for 9 o'clock. And then break time between 10 to 15. And shop class at 10:15. Then cooking class at 11 o'clock. And for all phases of different kinds of school in this school, lunch is at 12 to 1. And then PE class for 1 o'clock. And finally, English at 2 o'clock, which is for Tuesday. Now, what about your schedule? Well, my schedule is pretty similar to yours, except math and PE are on the opposite sides. Also, as high schoolers, we leave 5 minutes early so that way we'll be able to move to the next class, which means we come to lunch 5 minutes early and leave 5 minutes early. So, yeah. Also, my schedule It's for all days, and it's permanent until the next semester. Cool. Well, we don't get 4 semester parts like elementary school does, but do you at least get 3 semester parts like middle school does? No, we get 2 semesters. Also, unlike elementary school part and then the middle school part, they don't switch classes. They stay in the same classes as for each week for their semesters. However, in high school, your classes get changed. So, yeah. That's pretty cool. Also, I think it's almost time. Should we pretty much get to our classes yet? Yeah, I think bell is about to ring and classes will start soon. However, we will meet up at lunch, right? Yep. 4 hours later. Alright, Callie should be here. Hey, Ruby. I'm here 5 minutes late because you know about the entire high school. Hooray! Also, do you want to hear about stuff that we have to do in high school? Sure, I would love to hear it. Well, apparently, in high school, you not only don't get recess, but you also don't get snack breaks. Like, it's just full-on class, which means I have to eat the snack during lunch. Well, I mean, the recess is obvious one because it's elementary school, but breaks? That's just messed up. Well, all I know is that high school doesn't celebrate birthdays. However, it's in a combined school with elementary and middle. They have an exception of it. I know, right? I'm glad we're an exception here. Now we can celebrate everyone's birthday so that way no one feels left out on their birthdays. Yep. Also, when I come here 5 minutes early, I also have to leave 5 minutes early. So you're also getting 5 minutes yourself during lunch as well. Yep, and we will be doing the same thing once I'm going to grade 9, because we will be only be together for a year when we're both in the high school phase, unfortunately. Yep, and our oldest friend is about to graduate in a couple of years, so that would also be sad. He's going to be with us soon. Yep, Frey is going to be in his last year of high school next year. Yep, also remember, just because when I come 5 minutes early, that also means I leave 5 minutes early. So, yeah. Yep, sadly, it's going to be like that for 3 years. Also, do you know what February we're going to do out of school? Yeah, it's going to be the Winter Olympics. Good thing that Mom, Wallscrawler, and Wallscrawler told the school that all of us will be going to the Winter Olympics for 2026. Yep. Oh, remember, it's in Milan and Cortina d'Ampezzo, Italy, which are 2 different cities, one a city and one a town. Yep, although I don't know how it's going to work like that, though. We'll have to see and find out. Yep. I cannot wait for it. Yep, but we'll have to wait for a long months. Yep. 3 hours later. That was a long day, isn't it? It really was. Also, how was everybody's first day at school so far? It was great, even though it was just the beginning. Yep. Also, I have driving school, so I'll be home very late. Yep. Sadly. We'll see you guys. Me and my siblings that are still in the school need to go. And we also need to pick up the other 2 from preschool now. Bye, Pebly. Bye. Well, bye, you 2. I need to get home, and Frey needs to make his way to driving school. Bye, Frey. Bye, guys. Oh, look, here goes Mom right now. Yep, let's go. When they got picked up and went back to the apartment complex. Phew, we made it home. I know, right? It's so good to be back home, but that was just the beginning, though. But yeah. Yep. Alright, girls, dinner's ready, so time to go to the table. Okay. Alright. Come on, Cecil, let's go. Alright, let's go.